This video is proudly sponsored by ButcherBox. Welcome back to Smoky Ribs. I'm Russ Jones. Today I'm going to do a barbecue sandwich that's going to blow your socks off. I've been having a time trying to come up with a proper name. Just a little side note here, when I went to Memphis in May with Brian Ducharme, we were sitting there talking about barbecue, and I was telling him how I like to take chicken and mix it in with pork. That's some of the best barbecue sandwiches I've ever had. He's like, oh man, that sounds good. He's never done that. And we got to thinking, and we just, next thing you know, we were building all these layers on top of this sandwich. He said, what would you call something like that? I said, I would call it a barnyard sandwich. You know, he's like, yeah, barnyard, that's perfect. Problem is, I think Wendy's or one of them companies had a barnyard sandwich, and I don't want this to be like a copycat or anything. So I don't know what I'm gonna call this, but when you read the title, that will be what I decided on. Now, in front of me, I've got an organic chicken, and I want to tell you first a little backstory about where I sourced this, as well as the other meat that's going on this sandwich. So what is ButcherBox? ButcherBox is a subscription service that delivers to you month after month some of the best meat around. Let me show you what I got here. First off, it comes well packaged. Dry ice containers on the top and the bottom. It's got a insulated bag here. This has got all your goodies in it. All right, we've got pork. All of their pork is humanely raised. It's never been in crates, it's crate free, and it's just absolutely delicious. This is a half pork butt, weighs in at 6.8 pounds. Everything's been designed for the family size. Beef, we've got ribeye steaks. These are grass-fed, grass-finished ribeye steaks. All right, this is a boneless chuck roast. This one weighs in at 2.25 pounds. There again, great for family size. We've got bacon. This is a non-cured bacon. It's also made from the same non-caged, humanely raised pork. Excellent stuff. Beef top sirloin cap. This is actually part of the picanha. Once again, grass-fed, grass-finished. Last but not least, we have an organic chicken. This is 100% organic chicken. They also have seafood that is wild caught. Now, in the event that you had some of this meat left over at the end of the month, you could always pause your subscription to where you didn't get a second month in. So you do have that benefit, and if you want to cancel, you can always cancel with no fees, and there's always free shipping. Flexibility, box options, and delivery frequencies to fit your needs. You can cancel at any time with no penalty. They promise convenience, great tasting, high quality meat you can feel good about, delivered right to your doorstep. You choose your box and delivery frequency. They offer 5 boxes, 4 curated box options, as well as their popular custom box. ButcherBox ships your order, frozen at the peak of freshness, and packed with eco-friendly 100% recyclable box. You enjoy high quality meat delivered to your door and more time for amazing meals together. Sign up today for free lobster tails and ribeyes. Get 2 5-ounce lobster tails and 2 10-ounce ribeyes free in your first box. So head over to ButcherBox and see what you can find that would best be suited for you and your family. I'll have links right below this video and also in the video description box. Thank you, ButcherBox. So let me back you up a little bit to last night. I took the pork butt that I got from ButcherBox, and we applied Derek's seasoning. He just got it in a shaker bottle. This is his own creation, and it's very, very tasty. I love this rub. We enhanced it here with a little bit of lemon zest and such as that. It's got a great flavor to it. So we did a mustard rub on that pork butt, applied that seasoning right there, then got it onto the Lone Star Grill's pellet grill at about, I want to say it was around 10 o'clock last night, 10:30ish. And we ran it all night at 225 degrees. And at about 9:30 this morning, it was in a stall. I mean, it had been in a stall for hours. So we took and put it in the pan that we had under it to catch any fat renderings. Put it in the pan, covered it with foil, put a probe in it, got it back in the pit, and so it's out there now still cooking. So it's about time to go ahead and season this chicken up and get it out there as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and take an SPG, a base layer. We're just gonna apply this chicken. I'm not using any kind of binder on this chicken. It's plenty wet enough for everything to adhere. Now on with Derek's rub. We don't have a name for it, so I'm gonna call it Derek's rub. All right, I'm gonna get this seasoned up. I'll meet you outside at the pellet grill. All right, I just got the chicken on. And so you know, I did bring this up to 275 degrees. Since the pork is wrapped, then that's going to accelerate the cook on that. It's going to be a perfect temperature to start this chicken. Let's go ahead and get it closed up. There we go. Oh yeah, 185, 186 deep into the thigh. I was reading 162 in the breast, which is perfect to go ahead and wrap. The carryover heat will bring this breast up to 165. Our bird is done. Let's transfer it over here and give it a wrap. We're just gonna hold it while we get this top sirloin cap going. All right, let's try to wrap this up without getting a fly in there. All we're doing is just a quick, simple wrap. I'm gonna put this over in the PK100. I've got it dialed in at 145 degrees. We're just gonna hold this until the top sirloin cap is done. We're getting ready to go on the kettle grill with that. And once that's done, we're gonna be that much closer to eating. All right, so there's our sirloin cap. This is a fat cap. Like I said, this is really nothing but picanha. And all I've got on this is a salt, pepper, garlic rub. And we're just gonna take and remove the lid. Place it right here on the indirect side. Fat cap up. Now I'm gonna insert a probe into this to monitor temperature. When it hits 80 degrees internal, we're gonna flip it over for even cooking. Then at the very end, we'll get this raging hot and give it a good sear, just like you would a steak. We're looking for a medium rare. We are finally done. This has been a long cook because we actually started at 10 p.m. last night. Everything today clicked right along. So let's go ahead and get started with this. All right, I'm just gonna take some of this pulled pork and pulled chicken, and we're just gonna pile this up. All right, let's just top it on up here a little bit higher. I mean, come on. All right, now, do y'all remember last week's video where I showed how to make the Memphis Mop barbecue sauce? Well, if you missed that video, please be sure to check it out. I have a card at the very end of this video. You just want to take some of that Memphis style barbecue sauce, and you can use any sauce you like. It doesn't have to be this, of course. Now I've got some slices of that sirloin cap. I've had it folded up in this foil, so it's gotten a little bit more done looking, but it's still super juicy, super tender. Oh, that's good. All right, let's press this down. right, now I'm gonna go on with some bacon that I just fried up. Give that a press down. Not only did I fry bacon, right after the bacon, I fried an egg. You're just gonna top that right there on top. Gonna put a crown on this bad boy. And there we go. Give it a push down. Oh yeah, we got a little yolk action there. Well, I can tell you one thing. That is one sloppy burger. So here we go. Dang, that's good. Well, that just screams all kinds of barbecue. If you've never mixed pulled pork with pulled chicken, give it a shot. That by itself is good, but when you add the beef and the bacon and the egg on top of that, you could even melt some cheese on this. You could use any sauce of your choice. That is banging right there. Hey, there's a good name, Banging Barbecue Sandwich. You'll know when you read the title on this what I decide to go with. Thank y'all for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'm Russ Jones with Smoky Riz Barbecue. Y'all don't forget to check out ButcherBox.